Alright, I'm gonna get my counter set up and then we can get started because I know we're on 1:30. So let me go ahead and get my counter. Alright, I'm gonna get my counter set up and then we can get started because I know we're on 1:30. Alright, I will make sure you guys don't hear feedback on that. So, just want to make sure that the audio is not terribly loud with the background music. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Okay, 1 second. Let me. Okay, I think we're in a good spot now. Alright, sweet. No. Oh. Right now we have looked at 138 Charmanders. And we have what, 7,900 more to go or something like that if we're doing the odds. This is insane. I would like to play the game. Nope. Thanks, Alan. I appreciate it. I hope the shiny is the next one. I'm 143 Charmanders down, and 1 million more to go. All right. The crazy part about this challenge, I see some really cool Charmanders go by with amazing stats that otherwise would make a great competitive Pokemon, but I mean, that was another one just now with adamant nature on it. I'm almost certain in this generation you couldn't change your nature. I want to say I'm correct on that, but I might need somebody to confirm that for me. I don't think in this gen you could change your Pokemon's nature. As much as I don't care for the $20 price point to own a game that I've already played and I've already owned, I have to say it's pretty. The price point is fair if you consider that they're giving you access to event tickets that are no longer available for Pokemon that if you weren't, I guess, born when this game came out, that you wouldn't have had no way of acquiring legitimately. So I guess it's fair in that regard. Alright, that was Charmander 150. Okay. Oops. boy. Oh my god, please let me leave the lab. I want to leave the lab. I want to leave the lab so bad. All right, this is Charmander 160. Nope. Shout out to the habitual shiny hunters because this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Shiny hunting is like a prison sentence. Maybe not now. Maybe it's like a lot better now. Like doing this, that was a 170 Charmander, by the way. But doing it this way is absolutely nuts. I wonder if there's a bot that allows you to get through this faster. Or maybe not faster per se. Faster might not be the right word, but you know, at least a little bit easier than what I'm doing. But I think from like a technical perspective, like I don't know if I could do this much faster than how I'm doing it now. So I think homework for today is figuring out if there's a way where I can add a counter on YouTube through OBS. So that way I don't have to keep track of this myself on my phone. What's up, man? How you doing? We are currently at, this is going to be our 179th Charmander. So, hopefully we're going to see a shiny before we hit 200, right? Because I would love to play the game. Get out of this lab. All right, 180th Charmander. Yeah, it's that's exactly right. At least if it's not spot on, it's something like that. The odds are very similar to that. If not, that's spot on, man. It's absolutely crazy. I was saying earlier, I tip my hat off to the people who shiny hunt, excuse me, like habitually. Like that's just what they do. Like in these older generation games, like, cause absolutely not, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. This is torturous. Absolutely could not do it. Can you nickname a Pokemon after you decline to initially nickname it? Because I may want to call this one Zippo. No. Okay. Well, that's probably the truth. Why is the soft reset? Okay, I was about to say, why is the soft reset not working? There we go. Well, that was our 190th Charmander, so we're creeping up on halfway. I think we could do it. Alan also said no. 8,109. Yeah, that looks a lot more accurate. 8,192. Yeah, 8,192. Something like that. But we're gonna hit that mug under 500, Alan. Do one Bulbasaur. Okay. This is what I can say. This is what I know about myself. If this series does like extremely well, then I will, I could see myself doing a shiny Bulbasaur. But this is so much. This is so mundane because I'm not really like, I don't want to eat while I'm doing this, right? Because I feel like the microphone is so it's so sensitive. Like you probably can hear me like pressing on the controllers, so don't want to be smacking on the microphone. I want to be slurping and drinking all on the microphone too. And because I'm doing this all on one screen, I can't really like watch an anime or like do other things while this is happening. Like I have to be 100% in on this. So I don't know, with all that said, if shiny Bulbasaur is in my future. Where are we looking for a shiny indicator? What do you mean when you say that? Oh, so like right here on this screen right here, if this was a shiny Charmander, there would be a star over. I don't have a mouse, like you can't like, there's no way I can like point it out on here, but there would be like a star relatively maybe like under the E. So it would be here, and then like this Charmander would visibly be like a different, it would be like yellowish, it would visibly be a different shade. So that's the only way you could kind of indicate that you have a shiny Charmander. So like as soon as I get to this screen, I just go ahead and click, because I already know that like, nah. and I've lost track of how many. I believe that's one additional, so I believe we're at 194. But yeah, that's how you would know. Yeah, my biggest fear is getting so having this like so muscle memorized that I see the shiny Charmander and I still hit soft reset on it. So I'm trying to be quick, but also like not so quick to the point where I do something stupid like that. Take a moment, nope, hit it. I think if that happened to me, I would quit. Like the series would be over. If I found a shiny, accidentally soft reset it, I'm done. We're just gonna end it right there. And have you ever done this grind before? No, not on. I've never purposefully on the mainstream Pokemon games shiny hunted, if that makes sense. If I got a shiny, it was completely by accident. Now, the only time I started to be like, oh yeah, let me get some shinies or really covet them is when Pokemon Go came out, because it was easier to see shinies in Pokemon Go than any other Pokemon platform. So I would transfer those shinies that I got off of Pokemon Go into Pokemon Home, and if I have a shiny Pokemon, 75% of the time it came from Pokemon Go. If I do have another shiny, I got it completely by accident, like unintentionally. But I've never done this, and I do not recommend it. I don't recommend it unless, like, you know, you're like me, a glutton for punishment. There's so easier ways, I'm sure, in the newer generation games to get this. But I think that if I get it from here, it means more. Like I'll have more of like an emotional attachment and stuff. So that way, when I do import this into Champions, it's like, yeah, like that's my dog for real. And I've never owned a shiny Charmander, so, or a shiny Bulbasaur for that matter. I only have a shiny Blastoise. Alright, and that was Charmander 200. When you hit it, will you get a big arch? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little bit. Short answer, yes, but I think if I hit this much, I'm gonna do a lot more than just get a big arch. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna get a cake. Like it's gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be a big deal. This is absolutely crazy though. Will I get a big arch to celebrate? Oh yeah, I think on the TCG side of things, we're gonna make a video about Luxray. It's a pretty solid deck. I've beaten Dragapult with it now like twice, so we'll make some videos about that. Send that out there, let people get a taste of that. Might bring it to a challenge with me tomorrow. If it does well, I can really make a video on it then. Alan Craxton. Alright, this is gonna be our 210th Charmander. Let's see. Alright, it's our 220th Charmander. Let's see it. Nope. I'm cooking alright. Give me one Squirtle pull for the homies. Do you understand how pissed I would be if I were to go over here into the Squirtle and if it was like a flippin' what you call it? If it was a shiny, I'd be so pissed. Let me see. Excuse me. Dude, I'd be pissed as heck. Let this be a flipping shiny. I'm gonna be so pissed. No. But yeah. All right, this is our coming up. It's gonna be our 230th Charmander. One Bulbasaur pull. Okay, for you, I will pull one Bulbasaur. All right. I'm also gonna be very mad if I pull the Bulbasaur and it ends up being a shiny. Because like at that point, like I can't. It would be very irresponsible for me to ignore it, right? Oh my god. Nope. Cute though. I do think with my luck it's bound to happen. 231. The one time I just divert into Charmander into something else, that's gonna end up being the one that's a shiny. I'm gonna be so pissed. My favorite Generation 4 Pokemon? Let me think about it. My favorite Gen 4. Let me get a list of Gen 4 real quick. I'll tell you. My favorite Gen 4. Infernape seems a little too obvious. He was the first one I thought of. Lucario also seems a little too obvious. I'll say Luxray. Probably favorite Gen 4. I mean, so much so I made like a TCG deck of them and been trying to make that work since it came out, and it's not exactly peak competitive or anything, but I'm trying. Yeah, I just think the design of it, now like from a competitive VGC perspective, Luxray is booty cheeks, but I think it's designed really well. I didn't watch the anime when Gen 4 was, because I think Gen 4 was like Master Quest. I could be totally wrong. But I didn't watch the anime with Gen 4. I think I stopped watching the anime after Johto. And I'm rewatching it, and I'm on Johto right now. But I do think, back to Luxray, I think he had like somewhat of a role in Gen 4, if I'm not mistaken. So he wasn't just useless. What's your favorite Gen 4 Pokemon, Alan? This boy of mine was feeling it. We were feeling it alright. Yeah, that was 240 Charmanders right there. I don't know. I might stop it at 260. So I did 130 day one. I might stop it at 260. When you're running still Montez. But that's cheese, man. That's funny. Honchkrow is Honchkrow is dope. I will say, if you ever get into the TCG at all, rotation. So you're gonna do this for 80 days? Yeah, dude. If I'm doing these late night streams like that, 130 ain't gonna get you there. Yeah, but that means I need to like start streaming like early in the day, like start killing it on the weekends or something. Or like as soon as I get off of work, like getting on, but like right now that's kind of just not realistic for me. Like I can do this at this time because my mic is real sensitive. So like Dust Snores I do. Dust Snore is that, but my mic can pick up everything in the house. So when Jock is here and stuff like that, you're gonna hear her all in the background. I can't necessarily just like tell her to like to chill out all day because I'm trying to shiny hunt or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be. I'm just gonna have to crank it out over the weekend. Maybe like whatever. Do you like spoons? I don't know what that means. To my Alakazam or what's it called, Kadabra. Audio cutout. At what part? What was the last thing you heard me say? What I was gonna tell you, Honchkrow. I'm gonna tell you about Honchkrow real quick. Right now, it's like if you were to act right now, because TCG rotation is happening next month, so all of the G cards in rotation is getting phased out. Team Rocket's Honchkrow is killing it in Japan right now. Like as far as a post-rotation deck, like killing it right now. And I'm so much so that I'm making a Team Rocket deck. I'm thinking about like once post-rotation happens in April, I'm just like a Team Rocket one trick. I just play nothing but Team Rocket decks because once post-rotation happens, like they're pretty solid. So if you like Honchkrow like that, if there's any deck, like this is your, like I feel like everybody's favorite Pokemon has like a one-time window in the TCG to just be great. And this is Honchkrow's time. And I can probably say with great certainty that time's not coming back no time soon. Like Charizard, like this was Charizard's time. This is for like G. And that crap ain't, I don't think Mega Charizard Y or X and TCG is gonna, I don't think it's gonna, if it does something, it's not gonna do what the heck this Charizard just passed is. So just wanted to make you aware that Honchkrow right now is the junk. Heck, I just bought 4 of those cards like 2 days ago. I think about it, was it yesterday, 2 days ago? One of them. Bought 4 copies of Honchkrow. Yeah, dude, you better get it for they raise the price up on Honchkrow. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking about that. You better bring it to 60. Alright, that was our 250th Charmander. I love the ghost psychic Pokemon. They're always my favorite. Okay, well give me top three, cause your audio did cut out. Like cut out or cut off? Because on my side it's saying that it's still doing its thing. Okay. That's so weird. All right, it's the last one. It's a 260th Charmander. We're gonna see what it is. And no, nothing. All right, well, I'm gonna end it there. Appreciate those that came out, participated in chat, Cujo, Alan. Appreciate those that came in and stopped in for a little bit and sat in and watched for a little bit and then ended it off. Appreciate y'all. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, I should be able to hop on. If not, then I will put some in the chat. Not in the chat, what's it called? Like in the channel. And you'll be able to see like minutes before I get on, you'll get like an alert that I'm about to go live. So that way you can tune in and watch that. And because it's not a work week, a work day rather, I should be able to stream a little bit longer. So we can get more than just 130 attempts at the Apple to get the shiny Charmander. So, all right, y'all take it easy.